How's it going, you guys? How's everything? Yo, good to see you're back on track. Yeah, of course. Today's Recap Friday, by the way. I'm excited for Recap Friday. Hopefully, let's see. Hopefully it didn't accidentally post that stuff. But I'm doing great today. Let me see if I accidentally did. I'm doing great today. Other than that, nothing else. Haven't really done anything else all day. Let's see. Awesome, cool. But I hope everyone is having a great day today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amon, and I am trying to help support the individual artists the best way. Is there a limit on how much we can send? I don't want to spam LL, but I just finished. Of course, yeah, you can send as much as you like. But today is Recap Friday. I'll be going over all the art pieces that have been sent to me over this week. Would love to showcase some more works too, if any do come by. But for the most part, of course. Let me just. Let me just go ahead. Finish this up. Awesome, cool. But yeah, no, there isn't any limit. You're free to do. You're free to send it in whenever you're ready. We'd love to showcase your work. We do got quite a bit of things to do today. Today is September 19th, 2025. Bro, September has been such a bad month. Bad and good. It depends on who you are, but for the most part, again, if you are new here, I am trying to support the individual artists. I want to try to help support artists the best way that I can. So please come join. Come send in your artworks. All art is accepted and welcomed here. So please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. We'd love to have you guys come join us too. Awesome, cool. So we're getting some more familiar works, which is sick. CMC's back, or MCM's back. But again, thank you guys for joining us today. Hopefully, oh wait, I gotta see if hopefully it didn't do the okay, I'll figure it out later. But if you are new here, please send. All forms of art is welcome here. I accept all forms of art. It doesn't matter what it is. Would love to showcase your art any way, shape, or form. If you are liking this, please like the live, share the live to anybody who you may know. Would love to showcase the artwork, like I said. But all forms of art. Oh wait, oopsie. But again, over this week we had some pretty good art. We have also had some pretty good artists as well as some musicians. I think we also had some cool little ceramic pieces that we have also done. But again, please share this live, like the live if you can. The more likes and shares that we get, the more we're able to help support the individual artists and grow as a community even bigger. So please share this work. We'd love to have you guys doing it. And thank you for the likes. I always do appreciate it. But again, if you're new here and this is your first time here, please, all forms of art is accepted here. You can send it down to the email down below. You can join our Discord. We have about 60 artists in there as well, sharing their work, helping each other out, trying to collab, a bunch of other stuff like that. So it's really, really cool stuff. And I always recommend everyone should do it. So, but other than that, a personal life for me, Friday, I haven't really done anything. Been working on a backyard all day. So that was like all right. Luckily, it's getting more fall. Still hot as fuck, but still, we're still getting more fall-ish, you know. So I really am starting to appreciate the weather a little bit more, which is all right. It's all right, you know. But without further ado, I guess we could just go ahead and just start getting into it. To be honest. And again, please feel free to send in your artwork. Sometimes it gets trapped in spam. Let me check real quick. Yeah, nothing in spam. But please feel free to share in your work. All works are accepted here. But we are going to go over the artworks that have been sent this week, all the way up until the 15th, which is quite a bit ago, which is right here. So starting with our first one, 6-7, yeah. The 16th. Starting with our first one, it is RL Cousins. Wait, let me see if I can do this. Let me do that. Okay, cool. So that way it's a little bit easier for me to check them out. Okay, starting off with RL Cousins. RL Cousins. I'm Mr. 6-7 guy. Okay, cool. But starting out with our first one is RL Cousins. RL Cousins sent in their work, which was pretty nice. They were able to. This was just some of the graphic work that they were able to do. And hopefully they're here. They didn't leave any like description or anything. They typically join on our TikToks, but this was just some of the art forms that they have sent us. And this is them doing their graphic designs. I believe RL is actually in our Discord. And again, if you're just joining us, please join our Discord. The more the merrier. The more we can help support one another, the more people who join. But again, also would love to hear your guys' opinions about people's works. Like, please feel free to give some criticism if you guys can. But still, pretty cool stuff. Thank you, RL, for saying that, and I do appreciate it. Again, that was a Monday submission, but oh wait, let me follow these. Okay, our next one was Kennedy Holden. Kennedy also sent them their stuff. This was just some of the works that they did send. I believe these were like OCs that they were trying to do. I remember saying that I really did like their hair work, but again, you guys can check it out. This was the one that I did like the most. This was they're like the mixed media-esque of it all, but it was still pretty cool. And again, that was Kennedy Holden. Next one. Our next one is Right Art. Right Art also sent in some of their work. Right Art is a part of our Discord. So they send in a bunch of stuff. They're like time lapses and other things like that, which I think is pretty cool. But this is just some of the pieces that Rye has sent to us, which has been pretty sick. And again, if you're just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted here, as long as it's yours. No AI art whatsoever. But yeah, we also had an interview with him. You guys can go ahead and check out that video for the Monday piece. But really cool guy. Really like talking to him. Really sick. So that was Right Art. He also sent us a couple other ones that I could showcase real quick about these pieces. But these are all the artists that have sent in their stuff within the week, which has been pretty sick. So also too, he's like the type of artist that doesn't start by drawing. He just paints, which I think is crazy. Like literally just starts painting for them. But huge guy, inspired by Berserk. Again, someone that is just a really great artist, and also super glad. Also said that it'll give out tips for anybody who's interested in learning how to draw like this. But thanks again, Right Art. Our next one is MK. MK had a really cool piece that I thought was really cool. This is I think a collage, they said. What's up, Olivia? How you doing? Thank you for coming and joining us. If you want to send in any forms of art, please send it down to the email down below. If you know any art friends, please share this live and send it to them so that way they can get some publicity. But again, this is a piece by again, I think MK. Hopefully MK can come and join us. But still really cool. Very powerful piece at that too. Love the collage that they did. They did a collage, then they photocopied it onto Photoshop and then made edits from there. But this was all like the past violence of Americans' violence, which, again, very strong, powerful piece. Honestly, I think this is like museum worthy, to be honest. I think it's a really good piece that hits the message home. So thank you, MK, for saying that in. I don't think you left your name, Maddie. I mean your Instagram at that, but still really cool. Strong piece of work, strong piece of art. Just joined Discord, seems very friendly. Oh yeah, cool. Thank you, Abstract, for joining. I do appreciate it. That's one other artist in there, which is always nice to have. Again, this is Rye again. This was also another piece that they have left us, which was pretty cool. It's the next one. I gotta make them into files, but this was just another piece. Again, they don't stencil, they don't do anything. They just literally just drop off the works. They just start painting, and I just think that's just so crazy to do it that way. Not your very traditional way of painting, but still very strong, very cool. Just nice. Okay, wait, let me adjust this. Okay, moving on. We have Sydney R with their photography. This was just some of the pictures that they had to take for their classes, which was pretty nice. I did say that the butterfly was my favorite because it literally looks like you could see through it, which is crazy to me. But yeah. Oh, and then I also said that the tree is different too. Also too, hey, please feel free to send in any forms of art. I'm still accepting art. If you guys want to go ahead and send it in, if you're watching this as a previous live, please send in any art that you may have. We'll love to showcase it and on to the next live stream. I am trying to be live Monday through Fridays at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So enter any of that time. Please feel free to send in any works that you may have and share this live. Please share the live, like the live. More likes and shares we get, the more we can grow bigger and help support individual artists the best way as possible. But again, Sydney R is just going to school for photography, which I think is honestly pretty cool. So thanks, Sydney. This is Haji. Haji also sent in a piece of work. This was just like a horror analog type of image that they were practicing, I believe, within Photoshop. I like it. I always like analog horror. I always think it's the best one. I always think it's just something very, very cool to see and stuff like that. And again, if you're just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. If I'm popping up on your For You page or YouTube page, please come join. The more the merrier. But again, really quick, Haji, I don't know if they're back here again today, but still very cool stuff. And also too, if you're a reoccurring guest, please feel free to send in any work that you may have. Do not hold back on this. And then of course we have Isaiah Raw. Isaiah wanted to show off their studio to us, and they did a little bit. Isaiah is also part of our Discord too. Again, if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. But Isaiah also did send in a little pieces of their studio place that they have, which is very nice. And this is just a lot of like the stuff that they have drew across their thing. They are a painter for doors. Thank you, Rai, for liking the live. Appreciate it, man. Nice to see you here too as well. But again, this is like their studio. I believe they do music, clothes, painting, honestly a bunch of stuff. Very, very creative person, and it most definitely reflects, especially within their living space. Like it has a sort of messy neatness. Bro, I wanted to paint the walls in my apartment, but the landlord wouldn't allow it. Do it and then repaint it over after. That always helps. The moment you leave, you gotta repaint it. Completely wash it off. But still, I couldn't ever commit to painting my walls. I always feel like I'm just gonna mess it up somehow. But cool little living space too. I want to paint some giant portraits. Yeah, just do it. Just do what Rye did. Just do it on do the door. I mean, Isaiah. Just do what Isaiah did. Just paint the doors and stuff. But yeah, this is one of the pieces that they do. It's still cool. This is like a really cool living space. It doesn't look like there's like very much lighting though. But they probably just open the garage door all the time. Yeah, with some sides. Oh yeah. I remember their bed frame. The backboard for it is just all doors. Which I think is sick. And then they're closed. But yeah, it's all doors right here. But thanks, Isaiah, for saying that in. Again, appreciate it. And again, if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. Always would love to have more people. Then we got reappearing ooze. I showcased this twice, and I still think it's still a pretty good thing to show off. This is spewing bullshit art. This is their designs and basically their diary, their online diaries of all their stuff that they've been into. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, again, it's spewing bullshit.art. There is no I in shit, so but again, I have yet to actually read it all. I read like bits and pieces of it, but still pretty cool designs. All like neat stuff with like, yeah, honestly, I think they could do a lot with this. But again, this is reappearing ooze. They actually do join our lives sometimes, and they are part of our Discord actually. So please join our Discord if you're watching this. Join our Discord. You can join our Discord down below, as well as if you want to send in any art that you may have, you can send it down to the email down below. Please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted. I add music, ceramics, writings, poetry, any form of art. If you want to show it off, please go ahead and show it off. But again, that was reappearing ooze. That was their website, spewing bullshit art. If you guys want to check them out, please check them out. I recommend. Okay, our next one is Andrew Chapman. They are a maker as well as an artist. This one was a cool one. And I recommend if you guys are huge bikers, like bicycle riding, I do recommend going in and checking them out. They make bags, which is pretty sick. They sell bags. They make custom bags for bikers, bicyclists. Oh, thank you, Other, for saying the dinosaur, man. Appreciate it. But and then also welcome to Recap Fridays. We're gonna show some of your stuff again too. But this is just bags that they make. Again, cool stuff, especially for bikers. I never knew like how important bags are for bicycles. I just feel like they just don't usually have bags. But still, and they look very cool. They look like they're well used too. Like well made, I mean. But again, that was Andrew Chapman sending them in. They are they are also a painter and photographer too as well. Unfortunately, they didn't leave like oh yeah, they did leave their Instagram. I was just popping in to chill/chat. Oh yeah, of course, come hang out. I did not showcase their Instagram last time, but this is Rude Bags. This is just some of them. Oh, that's cool. They show like the process of how they make it and stuff. Oh, fuck you, Instagram. Are you chat feeds combined, or do you got different windows for each? I have different windows for both of them. I have one for TikTok because TikTok is so stupid when it comes to lives. And then I have one for Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to follow me on YouTube and Twitch, you can also watch the lives there. YouTube and Twitch have like a 2-second delay though. So It's always trippy. But yeah, you can also see the other comments that are on there too. But if you're just curious or just want to find out, let me grab this real quick. But again, this is Reed, pretty sure Reed. Yeah, red. These are red bags. Support them if you can, for sure. They look like high quality bags. And who knows, maybe supporting them will get them even bigger and make even better quality bags. So, again, red bags right here. Thanks for saying that. And Andrew, appreciate it so much. Okay. Yes, I found the Twitch channel. Yeah, it's just called Livewire Show. That's it. If you guys are watching. I know that sometimes the phone can be annoying. So. Our next one is Geek8XX. Oh yeah. They didn't really send anything, which was unfortunate. They wanted me to check out this cool band, and I can't check out this cool band. We'll move on to Katie. Katie, I think they sent theirs in beforehand. But they love to skateboard and bicycle. They don't have any social. Oh wait. I don't really have any social media besides my Instagram. I don't think they left their Instagram though. So, but this is just some of their works. They're a painter. Likes to use different mediums to like mix stuff. But I said this one was my favorite, but like still very abstract. Especially the way that these clouds are. Very, very cool stuff. And again, if you are joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted here. Again. But, oh yeah, and then they make music, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they make music. Again, reminder, join our Discord too. You can find it down in links right here and then right down below. But there you go. That's a little snippet. That was Katie. Thanks, Katie, again so much for sending in your work. I do appreciate you guys. Especially listening to music. I always think music's so cool. Then we got Nate. We got other one, Fourth Offensive. Oh, this was the song that you said messed up, right? This is the messed up sounding one. I don't want to play it if you don't think it's the best quality for showcasing your work. I remember you saying that you didn't like the way that it came out or whatever, right? Or am I bugging? I'll go back. Yeah, it sounds glitchy through TikTok Live. Okay. I'll go to the other ones then. Then we got Ola. Ola is a writer. Video sounded good though. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I'll go to those ones then. Then we got Ola. They said in some of their work they were a writer. I think they just wrote like pieces of like breakdowns of like I think it's how they feel or like certain things. But they just love writing. And I think like this type of stuff is really cool. Unnecessary, and they're not unnecessary, but they're deep dives, which I think is pretty sick. But I'll read a little bit of one. And again, if you are joining us, please send in any forms of art. All art is welcome and accepted here. So please, anything helps. And if you are liking this, please like the live, share the live. The more likes and shares that we get literally helps support me the most. So much. But I'll read a little bit from Ola. They said, do your worst. You have a responsibility to make bad things. While you have a responsibility to make things, and yes, they'll be bad at first, they might even be bad for a while. You might make something excellent. The next time you put yourself in the vulnerable position of trying again, there is a chance, a high one, that it won't meet the standard you set for yourself. But that not knowing what you're doing stage is inevitable and crucial. It is a rite of passage, and there seemingly no specific point where it ceases to reoccur. You must not surrender to it. Again, I've been wanting to read the rest of these. I don't think they joined our Discord though, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if they did. Excuse me. But still, thank you, Ola, for saying that stuff. They sent in a couple other pieces, but oh snap! But still, very cool. Very, very nice works. So, thank you. Our next one is Uduv brother. Oh, this is Brother Voodoo. So Brother Voodoo was nice enough to send us something to work. They are a producer. And again, if you haven't checked out their YouTube, please check out the YouTube. I'll go straight to their page. I don't want to hear no. I think. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Cameras, alcohol, death, and hammers. Like, it's criminal that they only have 15 subscribers. If all else fails, they can leave them stranded. Eating sushi overseas, they couldn't understand. Only could have been more perfect if I would have planned it. Purple falling in my blunt, falling off the planet. Hand up, one down, they think I'm satanic. Never signed to no label, cutty fuck Atlantic. The only capital I need can't fit inside my wallet. Watching stones get thrown in the scope of damage. Femicide, child trafficking, death and famine. If I get into a saucer, no, I'm never landing. Pitch and crack on the corner of a block in Camden. Got the white like, still extremely good. Nothing mellow about my music, but our album ended. Fuck Phil Knight, I just do it for my fucking fans. Again, this is Brother Voodoo. If you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to their channel, please do on YouTube. Really great stuff. Thank you again, Brother Voodoo, for sending that stuff in. I do appreciate it. They sent in a lot, as y'all may see. But our next one is Fourth Offensive. This is a good friend, Nate. I actually really like this one. This is the one where you're freestyling. Yeah. This is by Nate. Fourth Offensive. Thank you so much. Oh wait, was it this one? I think so. I don't know why it won't let me play it. Maybe I can download it. Yeah, this is the one that I liked. This is some of their older works too as well. Again, if you guys are just now joining us, please share any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. Still, like popping off. Thank you. Thank you for saying that in Fourth Offensive. Do appreciate that. So thank you so much. Again, always like seeing more of your work. But our next one is Bo Delaire. Bo actually joined our live last minute. Sent in some from later. Okay. This is from Bo. Bo was actually another person who joined our live real quickly, but I wish that actually they stayed, because this is kind of unfortunate. But here is their YouTube. I don't know why it's doing this. It's kind of stupid. But this is called Nor X Heart. Drag My Body Both Ways. If you guys like the music, please. Thank you so much, Bo, for saying this stuff. And if you guys are liking the live, please like the live, share the live, help support me anyways. Ked Identities, yeah. Very catchy tune. Kind of almost Grave Misfit vibes too, yeah. Emo vibes for sure. Still, that was Nora X Heart, Drag My Bodies Both Ways. If you guys want to go and subscribe to her channel, please do. Give them a like. Please go ahead and subscribe to them. Still, cool stuff. Hope they can see this. Because I wish they had more. We could probably explore more a little later. But again, appreciate it. Okay, that was Bo. Our next one is Davida Mahich. They sent in some of their work from the video because and if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do subscribe. Would really appreciate it. I try to do these lives every Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. Pacific time all the way to 5. Again, this is some more of their work. Really, really nice stuff. Very children book-esque. But again, I really do enjoy the whole look of it all. I think it is very cool. But yeah, still cool stuff. I don't think they left it. Oh yeah, they did. If you guys want to follow them on IG, this is maybe we can find their Instagram real quick. Let's see. Okay. I think I found them. Yeah, this is their Instagram. Again, cool stuff. Oh, it won't let me see the thing, but this is their Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and follow their Instagram, they show a time lapse of the art that they were creating. But cool stuff. Thank you. Thank you again, Davida, for saying that in. Appreciate it. Our next one is I think we already wait, did we already show MK? No, we did not. This is MK's. MK's was given to us I think yesterday. And they also have showcased some of the nails that they have done, as well as some print work, which is pretty sick. So thank you for sending this stuff in. I know they sent in some stuff before about their necklaces, but still pretty cool. Hopefully they didn't miss. But then we have Grace Senior, who sent in some of the work that they have done before. Let me actually do this. This is a design that they have done. I think I've downloaded the design. Yes, I did. This was a design that they have done. It's a really cool booklet. I told them that they should probably photocopy it and then upload it, because it would be really cool to see like that actually looks like. But very sick design. overall. To also too, if you are now joining us, please share any form. All forms of art is accepted here, so please send it down to the email. Would love to showcase your art any way, shape, or form. But thank you, Grace, for sending in your designs. Appreciate it. Our next one is Matthew. Matthew did send in some of their work. Is it Zine? Is it Zine or is it Zine? Oh, actually, let's see. How? I'm pretty sure it's Zine. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's Zine. I'm stupid.
Zine.
Zine. I always just saw it as Zine. Hey, the more you know, though. Hey, let's ask Reddit. Reddit always knows. Yeah, Zine. Okay. You know what? Because it's like a magazine, right? I have the same GIF thing. I actually don't know. I remember hearing a song called Zines. That's the reason why I think it's Zines. Also, too, if you haven't seen that music video, it's a pretty dope music video. But this is Matthew Rogers. I'll probably show the music video after this, but this was the work that they have created. This was their longest piece. Oh yeah, this is abstract. Yeah. Thank you, Abstract, again for sending this stuff in, man. Appreciate it. Really cool. I like this one. I think I like this one the most. I think this is your best one yet. But thank you again. It took you 3 months, but thank you. Our next one is a gap. This is MCM print designs. This is just some of the work that they did. They create lamps. Yeah, they're here today, so thank you so much again. Also, too, love talking to you guys too as well. I did really appreciate all that stuff. But really cool artistry, especially just like everything else. Like, I don't know. I would love to have one in my room. What's up, MCM? Thanks for again sending the stuff in. I know you sent in. I think you send in some more today. But honestly, this one's probably my favorite right here. Cyber Sigillism design style rules. Yeah. Really cool stuff. And again, if you haven't sent any of your art in, please send in your art. We'd love to have you guys showcase it. But, and also too, if you guys are liking this, please share the live, like the live. The best way to support these artists is honestly just to follow them, as well as repost their stuff, get them more well known. But please. And then some more of their work, which is still so cool. So cool how you even thought of this. Very nice and clean, very futuristic, also for sure. Cyberpunk-esque, yeah. Okay, then now we go to our new ones today. And these are the ones that I got sent in today. Our first one is by Eugene Roxy. They made a book. They said, don't know how much joy this is gonna bring you, but I indeed didn't get accepted into any schools. Instead, went to fight for Ukraine in order to cheap the fuck out on life and write a book. Links and trailer linked. The project was pretty dope, but man, I wish I'd have more pool to work with. Your channel seems solid AF. Keep on winning. Balaclava dude. But I'm so bad at reading. But again, this was just a book, and I hope you're okay. I hope you make it through all the way. Again, thank you for sending this stuff in. The mask you're wearing. Oh, is a balaclava. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Honestly? What the heck? This is crazy.
This is a top secret operation. Operation needs to be versatile. Anything could happen. So it's best have as least planning as possible.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he did. Bro, I couldn't even imagine going to war. Yo, this is crazy. What the heck? I don't think I'm supposed to show any of that. What the heck? That's crazy. That's like old school YouTube. Yeah, be careful with the content. You don't want to get banned. Yeah, no. I don't know. That was crazy though. I know. I sometimes I forget that I gotta watch these sometimes too. I gotta watch them before I showcase them. But honestly, that was crazy. Man, I could not have Eagle Screech. Yeah. Well, no, that's not even Eagle Screech. These are Ukrainian soldiers. Now I feel like I gotta actually like look at the even more metal. Yeah. Ukraine got eagles. Yeah. Oh no. that was crazy. Okay, let's see. Wait, I'm gonna check out their book first before I show you guys. I don't know if it's. Oh, this is literally just their. Wait, what's the translation for this? Okay, their book's all good, but this is their book. I actually don't know the translation to this, but yeah, that video is crazy. The thing about that video is kind of artsy, kind of I don't know, it left me kind of speechless. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool and pretty dark at the same time. Yeah, I'm glad that we all got to experience that same thing together. So, but I guess thank you, Eugene, for sending that stuff in. Thank you. Hopefully your book gets I don't know what your book is about. You didn't really explain. And I know I know. Sometimes I gotta remember I gotta watch this stuff before I actually showcase it. Because you're right, I don't want to get banned accidentally. Cheers, mate. LMAO. Oh wait, Project, is that you? Are you Eugene? Did you send that in? No, yeah, I know. Especially playing around with who let this guy back here? I did. I let this guy back here. But again, I guess thank you, Eugene, for sending that stuff in and letting us experience all that. Yes. Oh, okay. Dude, you got to be careful what you send in. Sometimes I can't showcase that stuff. I love you, bro. I love you too, Cozy. I always like having you here. Also, too, if you haven't joined our Discord, please join our Discord. By the way, but yeah, you gotta be careful what you guys send in sometimes. That video was like cool, dark, twisted, everything. So, but our next one is Matthew Rogers. Matthew, thank you so much for sending in your stuff. I do appreciate it. Again, twisted for sure. Yeah. But again, this is Matthew, furry detected. Yeah. Matthew, thank you so much for sending in your stuff again. You actually sent in 2 of these. Which is pretty dope. So Abstract the Man, yeah. But it took me about a week. Yeah, dude, just make a coloring book. Honestly, I think you would make a lot of money just off of making a coloring book. Ever since you said that, I'm like, yeah, it fits. It fits. You know? Also, too, if you guys are liking this live, please like the live, share the live. The more artists we get in here, the more we can help support each other and grow as an audience. So please, 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 please. So, but I always like seeing your work, Matthew. Thank you so much. Here's another piece by Matthew. So pretty cool. Honestly, this looks like a digitize your current drawings and make it into a coloring book for real. Yeah. Again, welcome in, welcome in. This is your first time here. Please go ahead, send in any forms of art down below. If you like the live, please share the live as much as possible. But yes, so this is Matthew Rogers. Again, this is Abstract. Not a bad idea. Didn't even think about it. Think about that. Yeah. Yeah, just don't color them in. Honestly. But thanks again for saying that. And now we got going back to Fourth Offensive. Thank you, Fourth. This is some of the later stuff that they have sent in. The song is called Sunset. Yeah, from Scholars. Is this your like a team up that you did, or this is old? Okay. This is FRMR Scholars, a pop punk project. Okay. Oh, pop punk EP. I know White Rapper 2 pop punk pipeline. Oh, there's an echo? Okay.
Every day off, find a rocket ship and take off.
I love the artwork.
If your heart could take it this time around, I won't hear it when my name rings. Somewhere far away from Main Street, I've dropped the weight of what I don't need.
Who did the artwork for this? Again, if you guys are liking this, please like the live, share the live.
How many days can I wait for a play for the majors? Shit, how many ounces of patience? How many broken arrangements? What number 100 of pages?
I gotta get back to my sick bed. This whole project, I just did vocals and then rap. I did the art. Oh, okay. That's cool. The rapper on this is Primo from Port. Oh, okay. That's cool. You were the publisher as well as the lyricist.
I've dropped the weight of what I still need. I'll get away if it kills me. I won't take a second glance. It's fuck our second chance. And if you still give a damn, then I'll meet you at sunset.
Oh, thank you so much for sending in a tiny diny. I appreciate it. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. That was Sunset by Nate. Other one. If you guys want to go ahead and give them a follow, please do. They are super talented, and I think they deserve all the credit. But again, thank you for saying that in. Again, we got MCM. This is MCM again, another one. The rapper. Sorry, I already read that. But MCM, thanks for sending in some more of the work right here. This is very, very cool stuff. Man, this is so cool. I'm surprised, like, people haven't tried to buy your works. You know? Cool stuff. And then I'm assuming this is the 3D model of your thing. At least that's what I'm assuming. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that was so trippy. Hold on. I gotta play that again. It literally looks like a dream. This is cool. This is like very artistic. That was sick. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, MCM. That's MCM Print Design, if you guys want to go ahead. Very off the air vibes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you can use that in a music video. That was sick. Thank you for sharing that with us. I do appreciate it, man. We could do a fourth offensive. This is another old one that you said.
Together we are fourth offensive!
You should work with us on some live videos. Oh yeah, of course. Just tell me what you're thinking. DM me on Discord.
To be in front of you all tonight. We hope you enjoy our humble show. Take up mics. Forward. I'm right there.
It feels just like floating. I feel it fade away. There's just no great escape for me. You'll see his fate. Oh, what we loaded. Feels like it's better days. Back to the pen.
That's so cool. You guys must have had so much fun doing this. Live vocals, yeah. Yeah, this must have been so fun. Again, if you're liking this, please like the live, share the live as much as possible. your guys' concert might seem pretty fun. Also, what type of venue is this? Dive bar? Okay. We had like 4 costume changes. I love the dedication to this. How long did it take until you got the video? Also, too, if you were just now joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is accepted and welcome here. Oh, we were working with a videographer who was hooked into the machine. Okay.
Not his mark. What? This is Primo's birthday. It's not my birthday either. I baked him a cake.
There is a cake.
Day, Baki Tao, or Baki Tung, Jacqueline. It's an open offer.
Close.
That's so sick. It seemed like it was just such fun. But thank you so much. And again, have I sent DreamScan yet? I don't think so. I actually don't know. But go ahead and send it in. While we wait for that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our artist of today. This artist is someone that I just thought that deserved it, especially what's going on in Palestine too as well. This artist is called Malak Mattar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't accidentally want to like mess it up. This is their Instagram right here. They are a Palestinian artist, which is really cool. Always skip me if we got somebody new or important to show off. Okay, yeah, of course. But they are a really, really cool artist. Oh man, they're doing the. But they are a really cool artist that I just think deserves a lot of support. If you guys can go ahead and follow them, please do. I will let them explain exactly what type of artist they are.
And the first Israeli attack that I survived, I was only 8 years old. I grew up knowing inside me that art is the best way of self-expression. I started painting my feelings, my stories, not only my story, but the stories of women who inspired me. My name is Malak Mattar. I'm a Palestinian artist from the Gaza Strip. I'm also an author of City's Bird, a children's book that is illustrated and written about my life story and upbringing in the Gaza Strip. In 2014, I survived the third Israeli attack. It was over 51 days of continuous, unstoppable Israeli bombardments on my city. Over a quarter of my neighborhood was gone. But what really changed my life is seeing my neighbor. She was killed by one of these Israeli
Oh,
bombardments.
so sad.
And seeing this in person and seeing the very graphic details of her loss has caused a mental breakdown of me losing my life too. So I started having storms of difficult emotions, of fear, of horror, of also the uncertainty of life. And the only way I could tell these feelings was through art. So the first
You can most
international
definitely see the
exhibition,
emotion
I
inside
was approached by
that image too as well.
Palestine Museum in Bristol, UK. And the main topic or the main concern was how to shift the artwork, the original artwork, out of a besieged area. The Gaza Strip, we are under Israeli blockade, meaning that things have hard time getting out and getting in. It's not only for things, but also humans leaving the Gaza Strip and coming back. And there was a way, thankfully, for the paintings to leave. So paintings,
That's good.
in a
That
sense,
must be
had
so
more
tough.
freedom of movement than me, limited freedom. So for me, like leaving the Gaza Strip felt like I will finally be free to travel wherever I want, because Gaza was a prison, and once you're out of the prison, you can.
There's
travel.
also an artist
But
group
unfortunately, the first year in
there
Turkey,
too as
I
well
applied to
that
go to
also
my
supports
exhibitions
the
in
arts
France
the best way as
and in the
possible.
UK, and I was denied
Like to
entry
keep it
3
alive.
times by France and by the UK, and I felt, as a Palestinian from the Gaza Strip, leaving Gaza was just, you know, I'm just going to the bigger Gaza, which is the world, and how freedom of movement for me is not something that I would enjoy in my life. But thankfully, it started happening. I started going to exhibitions to Italy, to Germany, to Switzerland, to France, to the US, to the UK. I don't really feel the pressure of representing my people. It's in fact a joy to be able to have the platform and
Yeah.
to have a way to tell the stories of the people who are not able to tell the stories. I don't really believe personally that there are people who are voiceless. Everyone has a voice.
I don't know, it's just something about
Everyone
her
has a
paintings that are
unique
very
story.
capturing.
My story is unique, but also the story of Zainab al-Qawlaq, who was a Palestinian painter who lost 22 members in the
Oh,
Mossad
dang.
attack, is also unique. So for me, I do my best to stay true to who I am and to also represent the stories that touch me deeply, like the story of Razan, like the story of Dunyan al-Amour, who was an artist just my age, who was killed in the last Israeli
dang.
attack. So to be able to be here is such a big honor and also responsibility, because as a painter, I feel I
Yo,
have
what's up with this subtitle?
duty
Did
to
you just get
deliver a
lazy?
message and to also deliver a cause of justice, because I myself feel oppressed in the Gaza Strip, having to survive all the Israeli attacks, having the hard time leaving the Gaza Strip and to travel. All these human rights are really, unfortunately, very hard to get as a Palestinian. City's Bird is, it came out of the fact that I did not really.
Oh, she has her
read
own
as many
children's
children
book.
from the Gaza Strip, written and illustrated by Palestinians from the Gaza Strip. And I always felt like, why? Why we are not reaching the young audiences, not only in the Gaza, but also other children.
I
For
mean,
me,
that
it's
is
not
true.
only my story, but the stories of so many young children in the Gaza Strip, whose over 80% of them are struggling with depression, with PTSD, with a lot of difficulties growing up in a very torn region. And I do feel that people should be aware that they are also responsible in a way to visit Palestine, to be connected to Palestinians, but to also get the story out.
Yeah.
And the more we are engaged into the Palestinian solidarity campaigns and groups and demonstrations, the more there is a pressure applied into governments to stop collaborating and to stop funding the murder of Palestinian innocent souls.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of books about Palestine, the history of Palestine, the stories, the personal stories, which is the most important way to connect with people.
That is true.
So people have to do the work as much as we do as Palestinians.
Such a really great artist. I really recommend to follow them too if you guys have not followed them. Still, really sad, but it's it's hopeful. It's just I don't know. It's a very powerful thing to be doing, and it's very brave to be doing this as an artist, especially during like this type of time too. Really like their Like all this stuff is like, there's just something about their paintings that are very capturing. You know, Damage? No, I don't. I wonder, are they like the same exact thing or no? However, also too, the reason why I bring this artist up is this was the painting that has gotten more and more attention in 2024. It's called No Words. This was by far her most look up Damage in the Neighborhood Kids. Okay, I will. It is by far, I think this is her most famous painting. This is the painting that actually did get her yeah, I think it was. But really, really sad painting, very dark. But very true at the same time. So again, this was Malak. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Again, I apologize if I don't. If I'm not saying this correctly. Mattar, really great artist. Still, check them out if you guys can. This is their Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and follow them for sure. So now, besides our artists of today, there was something that I did want to also bring up, which I think is also very interesting, and I want to know your guys' opinions about this. So it seems like these protests, at least protests around the world, seem to be having a new symbol that has been reoccurring. It has not been organized. It's just something that has been popping about more and more recently. You guys probably have heard it, but honestly, it is about the One Piece flag being shown out throughout the world for protest as well. I'll go ahead and play the video so that way you guys can watch. Oh, and of course there's a stupid ad.
Forms for
Bro.
new car insurance rates.
Capitalism. But yeah, it is about this ad that it is about how the One Piece flag has been like popping up in these protests around the world, and how it has kind of became like this new symbol of fighting against tyrannical powers, especially in Nepal all the way to Indonesia, which I think is pretty crazy. It shows what type of oh, here it is.
Skull flag has been raised here, here, and here. What is it, and why is it popping up at protests across the world? In Kathmandu last week, Nepali Gen Z led tens of thousands of protesters into the streets, furious over government corruption. In Indonesia, protests swelled after a 21-year-old was killed by police. Elsewhere, crowds took to the streets in the Philippines and France. So, what does the flag mean? Well, it comes from Japan's best-selling manga, One
Again,
Piece.
please feel free to send in any forms of art. All art is welcome here.
In the story, the flag is the Jolly Roger of the Straw Hat Pirates, who don't just hunt
I have yet to watch
treasure,
One
but
Piece
also
too, by
fight
the way.
oppressive powers and demand freedom. For protesters, that message hits home.
Justru ini kan teguran ya untuk pemerintah. Agar pemerintah pada akhirnya benar-benar melihat gitu.
The protests around the world may have different origins, but the frustrations are the same. That's why young people have turned this skull flag into a global banner of defiance and freedom.
That's crazy. Do you guys actually think?
If you feel like you're on the wrong...
Do you guys actually think that it's gonna be the symbol? I guess this is the question I will like to pop up for you guys to answer. Is the One Piece flag the next international protest symbol? I think it's the easiest symbol. I think it could be. I don't know. It doesn't give like the, I think it's important. I don't think it gives the seriousness that it should raise, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think it could be. I mean, that's how like a lot of stuff does start off. It starts off very like jokingly until the symbol becomes like, you know, something serious. I can't think of any symbols that were taken non-seriously, because I do feel like a part of them is like, you know, I don't know, possibly. I could see it. I feel like a lot of times also too, like not a lot of people are into like anime. So I feel like a lot of times they won't know what that is. But still, I think for me personally, I don't think it will be. I think it is a good like little symbol of what it represents, but I think for the most part, I don't know. But see if we got any more. Oh, okay. So this is your fourth offensive. This is fourth offensive again. Dream Scan. The first short film / concert video. Okay, we'll go ahead and play it. The Dream Scan experience. Oh dang, it's 19 minutes long.
Hello, my name is Tim Tingley. I am the lead
We'll watch
engineer
the
for
first
the 4th Offensive
3
Initiative.
minutes of it.
Please do not touch or startle the assets. Do not look them in the eyes for longer than 5 seconds continuously. And most importantly,
Yeah, feel free to skip
under
around
no
and shot. Okay.
circumstances, before or after the show, should you provide them with any intoxicating substance.
How many people showed up to this? It got like 5 songs. Okay.
Introducing a sleek modern product from Bonanza Computing, the Rapid Zero Neuralink. Integral to
That's
the
cool.
musical performances and production of Bonanza Biochemical's flagship product, Fourth Offensive, Ron will soon be able to bring the high concept, overwhelming to even think about power of the Greed Machine Core right to your home.
I did not die, and I couldn't read that. This is kind of cool.
When you show up, you know we gon' show out. When you show up, you know it's a show down. When we pull up, you know we gon' blow down. If you coming at us, we gon' throw down. When you show up, you know we gon' show out.
Okay.
When you show up, you know it's a show.
Again, if you're joining us, please feel free to send in any forms of art.
We gon' blow down. If you coming at us, we gon' throw down. When you show up, you know we gon' show out. When you show up, you know it's a show down. When we pull up, you know we gon' blow down. You coming at us, we gon' throw down. When you show up, you know we gon' show out. When you show up, you know it's a show down. I've been on top of my shit. Ain't no one fucking with kid. If you got a problem,
Very
now
Brockhampton
pass this shit.
vibes.
You can kiss the end of my fist. The rest of these local jokes are joking, man. They thought they could come up like this. No, I'm not dropping names. I'm not making hate. I just tell shit how it is. If you think you can touch this, keep your hands to yourself. We don't need no
Yeah.
help. Got them squad goals like God spoke and said go forth and spread hell. Back when all I had was myself, I laid these goals down to make real. And I'm gonna excel even if it kills me. Place your bets to see if I fail.
Work hard or work hardly. Fuck that. I've been trying to get my name on a marquee. Trying to get a house with some car keys. Catch you playing cards with my dogs like an art scene. I've been on the way to being internet famous. How you think you got a stake, man? I haven't to Vegas. You ain't even made it to the playlist. Haven't heard her name in her favorites. Facing and faking. It's crazy the way we attack any beat. Face make you believe like it's slapping a crack in your teeth. Like I'm actually building a team and we factually back with a heat. Did 10 tracks on sad shit. But now I'm back with a pack and it's savage. So if anybody wanna challenge a ravage, you're cracking your spine like a tab of the ass.
Honestly, you guys get.
Jackson
I can't really see the crowd.
Tell him it wasn't fake,
I
it was
mean-
passion. This isn't telling, it's practice. Make him wanna dig his grave with a tactic. I pray to
I
the
think your guys'
best.
concerts might seem pretty fun.
My shit leave a rapper in anaphylaxis. Make his whip way through the traffic.
Roll me up that spliff, put fire up to that shit. 2 hits to the brain to erase the pain. From the moment that I met you, got no issue. I just see through all
That
the
was
bullshit you present to everybody you bump into. Pay no mind, I just keep to the grind, move past all the fake fucks that I find. But who in mind, but
Near the end, there's a big shot of the crowd, and then end made for us. Oh, end made, then end made for this someone crowd says. Oh, okay.
Trapped in the web of our own demise. We all got a light to find this time. Every single line is an atom bomb. Got a lot.
Let's see.
It's coming soon, and they probably right. Yeah, they probably right. I've been dreaming of a feast and feed a different kind of appetite. Better pack a knife.
That's so sick.
Wouldn't be the first to fuck around and find an afterlife. I'm just passing time.
I like how you guys switch from the actual song to what you guys are rapping.
Metaphorical and also their real physical dreams. Please contact us at fourthoffensive.com.
Attention Bonanzax users. Have you or a
Have you ever watched Og?
Bonanzax? You may be or may not be entitled to financial compensation.
This reminds me exactly like Og.
Mix-up has accidentally switched millions of bottles of Bonanzax brain
Oh, near the end of that song. Okay,
Bonanza
okay.
brand sweet chili flavored suppositories. If you have swallowed, or one of your family or friends have swallowed one of these.
Let's see.
Brave with a tactic, a pray to the Baptist to take on a fire from the top like I made of phosphorus, like a league of us actual. Fashionably late, but I'm worth the wait, stay low key. Live in effect, your prime directive.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know, you fucking with poets with animalistic tendencies. Mentalist, caustic, we go ballistic. Nuclear warhead MP3.
When we pull up, you know we gon' blow down. When you coming at us, we gon' throw down. When you show up, you know we gon' show out. When you show up, you know
This is cool. The videographer did pretty good. Again, if you guys are liking this, please like the live, share the live as much as possible. Oh, I thought it was near the end of that song.
Or a message from the cosmos. A collection of fragments. Or a hope made by your heart. You can tell what joke we're trying to make, but that rat bastard is litigious.
Stories grow.
The homies smacking phonies, talking trash about folks that don't know me. Cause
That's
shit,
pretty cool.
if I got me, I'm not lonely. See, I know that I fuck with me, cause I fuck with the people who run with me. We all show up to the same function. See, so if you jump at me, we got to squash the beef, cause I'm that motherfucker known far and wide. And the magic I preach shines through the night. Yeah, I know that you're probably just trying to ride, but I got acolytes. You better watch your hide and hide. Watch my mouth if I was you, cause you never know what I'm bound to do. From the south, got a mouth, I ain't scared of you. My shooters move through the room too cool, that's the end of you. Like the cut.
That was the shot. Didn't realize about big overhead light obscured them. Probably about 50 people. Oh, okay. Okay. It still looked like it was still pretty packed, though. So. But thank you for saying that in. That's actually pretty cool. It seemed like a pretty cool, like, little live concert. That was sick, though. But I guess if there is no more submissions in for today, thank you again for this week. I'll be on Monday again, 3 p.m. Pacific, all the way up till 5 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific is I keep on forgetting 6 p.m. Eastern. If you guys want to go ahead and come join in, please. Also, too, if you guys like the live, please go ahead, share, like it. Best way is you guys can, as well as join our Discord if you can too as well. You should. We try to get everyone to move up because we play with punk bands, so the crowd be moshing. That's always good. That sounds fun. Also, too, thank you to all the artists that have sent in their work for this week. I do appreciate every single one of you. It does help me as well as you guys grow and become bigger. But if not, I think I'm going to log off for today. Thank you so much again for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.